again, folks, Matt with Eddie's Guitars coming to you as always from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am simply elated about the guitar I have to share with you folks today. This is actually a brand new model and even a brand new signature model from my friends out west at Santa Cruz Guitar Company. This guitar to my right here is the HT13. This is the signature model for Mr. Happy Traum, and I hope that name rings a bell because he is massively important in the fingerstyle and acoustic guitar world, in my opinion. He is the author of a book called Finger Picking Styles for Guitar, written many years ago, back in the 1960s. That book had an enormous influence on a lot of very prominent musicians that you and I appreciate even today. Richard Hoover, back in his younger years, was heavily influenced by this book and his writings and teachings as well. And fast forward just a little bit, you might be familiar with Homespun Tapes. That is purely Happy's and family's project there. If you go to the Homespun website, you'll see lesson programs for any stringed instrument you can possibly imagine. Just a really vast library of instructional material there, taught by the likes of Tony Rice, David Grisman. Go down the list. It is absolutely vast, and just a real empire of instruction that's available to players out there today. All that said to say, we've got a beautiful guitar to share with you. This is Happy's brand spanking new signature model. It's very closely based on an H13. And back years ago, before Santa Cruz Guitars was even really recognized and well known for being the custom shop that they are today, Happy actually sort of exercised a lot of those custom abilities that Richard and his small team had back then. Had some great guitars built for himself, and to commemorate their relationship and Happy's career, they thought, let's build him a signature guitar based on sort of a culmination of a few guitars that were built by Santa Cruz for him over the years. And the H13 being one of his favorite models, they thought that was a perfect platform to start with. And we've got some just exquisite details in this H13. The H13 at its core is essentially kind of an L00 shaped guitar, but with a very, very deep body, kind of in the Nick Lucas style spirit there. However, the departures quickly happen from there. You can see that the top that they started with here is an absolutely gorgeous reclaimed redwood top. Gorgeous, perfect redwood top here. Just amazing wood here. You can see that the entire top is actually bordered with that beautiful, colorful abalone shell. And you can also see that abalone going right around the sound hole there on the rosette. So a nice splash of color on the edge of that guitar, just on the outside of that nice warm-toned redwood that you see there. The body, the neck, and the headstock are all bound in a very traditional, very clean, grained ivory binding. Very nicely done. The back and sides of this guitar are a dark stained Honduran mahogany. Nice dark stain to this. Has a very traditional, kind of that old kind of Gibson look to it. That nice dark kind of walnut stain to it. And that nice intricate back strip going all the way down the center of the back there. Very, very nicely done. All the way up on the headstock, you can see a beautiful slotted headstock with an ebony veneer. All the way up top there, you can see the script Santa Cruz logo done also in grained ivory, really matching everything beautifully. Those are nickel Waverly tuning machines that also have the grained ivory buttons on there, again tying in with the logo and all the binding details on the guitar. We've got an ebony fingerboard and bridge. However, you can see a great deal of color in the inlay on the 42 style snowflakes here on the face of the fingerboard, keeping you right on track with where you're playing. This is a 13 fret guitar, so having those fret reminders there on where you're at on the fingerboard is a good thing, I think. I've noticed that having the neck joint at the 13th fret can throw you for a curveball sometimes if you don't have any fret markers there to reference. So having those there prominently is a good thing in my book. You can also see the beautiful, beautiful ebony pyramid bridge down here. We have a 2 1/4 spacing down here, making it very, very comfortable, whether you're playing finger style and getting your fingers in between the strings there, or really rip-roaring with a flat pick on it. It's very comfortable doing either. And I should have mentioned that this does have the standard 1 3/4 inch nut with a very, very playable, super comfortable, soft V profile neck on this guitar. Not a prominent V, a very soft, and like I said, just very downright comfortable neck to play. Under the salvaged, reclaimed Redwood top, we have full Adirondack spruce braces. They've all been fully scalloped. They've all been attached with hot hide glue. So you're getting the stiffer, lighter bracing material with that glue that over time, once that hide glue really settles in, it's really going to, frankly, become harder than the woods themselves. So in terms of maximum transfer of resonance, we're talking best case scenario here. And the guitar, I will tell you, weighs nothing. It absolutely floats out of your lap when you play it. Because of that, every pore of this guitar really just exudes sound. It just pours sound out of it, has great volume, and just incredible responsiveness. One of the things that in my own brain was kind of thinking, is that going to be a responsive enough guitar, being that it's a pretty deep body? The answer is an enthusiastic yes. It's very responsive. It handles bare finger stuff just as well as it handles a flat pick, and practically everything in between too. Probably not the guitar that I would take to the bluegrass circle and expect to drown everyone out in that scenario, but for a lot of other styles, this thing is really going to just sing. So we will gladly take a listen to this beauty now.